What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody, check it out. We're getting ready for Acolyte episode 6, dropping later on today. And I was asking myself, what is the biggest sin that this show is committing? You know, and you could pick from a lot of them, all right? You got a laundry list of sins that the Acolyte is committing, starting with the bad characters. There's not one character in this show that I give a damn about, and a lot of y'all feel the exact same way. We really can't follow a story if we don't care about the characters, because we really don't care to see what happens to them. You know, they can die in the next episode, so what? You know, it's kind of how we felt with Jackie Lon and Yord. It's like, oh, they're dead, all right, whatever. You know, and moving right along, okay? So we don't care about the characters. The dialogue is garbage. You know, it's like cringy nails on the chalkboard dialogue. It's boring as hell as well. Like, that's the other piece. Like, you got to actually intrigue us, make us interested in what's happening. We're just all bored here, you know? Forget the fact that it's not Star Wars. It doesn't feel like Star Wars. It's just kind of this randomized show. But you also have a very lazy plot. That's one of the biggest things. That's the one I was actually going to go with, and that everything happens by way of convenience. Oh, it's very convenient that, you know, Soul is disappeared for the first part of the episode 5. He's just gone. Like, where did he go? Oh, it's real convenient that the Jedi Master just happens to be missing while everybody's getting slaughtered, and there's no real reason for him to be missing, okay? Everything just happens conveniently. But in my opinion, the biggest sin is what they've done to the Jedi. They have absolutely destroyed the Jedi, and everybody is pointing it out. Yeah, this article right here, even on IGN, said it. You knew the Acolytes Jedi were all going to go out like punks, and they did. Impressive, most impressive. Yeah, it's not impressive, really, when you sit back and think that the Jedi are supposed to be the heroes of the galaxy. They are supposed to be the protectors of peace and justice in the galaxy, and they just getting wiped out with no problem. Like, yo, man, like, how come they can't stand up to this guy for more than 5 seconds? Oh, he had a Cortosis helmet. So what? Right? It's actually stupid, man. But then this other article, I already covered this one, right? The Acolyte continues a long, tragic Star Wars tradition, ruining the Jedi. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is something that I just don't understand when it comes to Disney Star Wars. Why do you want to trash the heroes of your own franchise? It makes no sense to me at all. You should be trying to lift these guys up. These are the ones that your audience is going to be rooting for. This is what we should be rooting for, Leslye Headland. You know, but again, this is what Leslye Headland wanted to do. You guys remember this, all right? The Acolyte showrunner, Leslye Headland, says upcoming Star Wars series will ask whether the bad guys are actually the underdog. Why would you be trying to write a story where the bad guys are the underdog? Give me a break, man. Like, she wants you to root for the bad guys, because generally you root for the underdog, right? That's generally what most people do. So she wants the bad guys to be the underdog and therefore root for them. Root for them. Don't root for the good guys. Don't root for the heroes of the galaxy, the heroes of the franchise. No. Root for little Rick James here, all right? This is the person that they want us, you know, yeah, go, May. You get him, May. You kill those Jedi. And I honestly, I don't mind, because it's like, this show is such garbage. They can do whatever they want to do with it. But yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely crazy, man. Like, this is the biggest problem, is that they're writing this thing all the way backwards. We were talking about it on Film Threat. Like, the Jedi are supposed to be the guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy. And they're written like complete morons. Soul especially. Soul is completely conflicted. You know, he's completely conflicted. He has all kinds of emotions running through his body. Like, yo, why are you so attached? He's also very attached. Like, why are you so attached to May and Osha? Osha especially, like, why are you so attached to them? We're never told, we never see any reason for it. It's like, yeah, she's just another Padawan like somebody else. All right, you brought her up under your wing or whatever, but where's this attachment coming from? We're never told, at least so far. We got 3 episodes left, so maybe we'll uncover that secret. But again, up until this point, I see no reason for this guy to be behaving the way he's behaving, okay? But again, this is Leslye Headland. She cannot write a Jedi. She cannot write a Jedi without making the Jedi completely betray everything we know about Jedi. And so that's one of the big problems. And that's one of the problems right now when it comes to Star Wars. See, she has this little agenda, right? She wants to explore what it means to be on the light side and the dark side. That's basically where this is all coming from. And because of this, you know, we get Soul, a Jedi Master, is just a terrible example of a Jedi. You know, and then we get, oh, well, you know, we got this little conflicted Sith, wannabe Sith, Whether that be, you know, Kamir or whether that be May, we got these conflicted characters. And yeah, okay, fine. But I don't see them as underdogs. Again, I just see them as, well, these are the bad guys. We're supposed to take them out. And we're not taking them out. Can somebody take them out? But we have these terrible Jedi on the case trying to take them out. And then they have all of their emotions and conflicts and everything like that. It's just a big shit show is really what it is. Again, you got Soul disappearing at crucial moments, okay? He's harboring secrets, showing way too much emotion, too attached. I'm like, what's happening here? Again, this is the problem because they want to do all of this stupid exploration instead of just giving us the classic Star Wars good versus evil story. They want to deconstruct the Jedi. They want to do what? Subvert your expectations, subvert the Force, subvert the Jedi, subvert everything that you know about Star Wars. Again, this is, in my opinion, the biggest, most tragic piece of this entire show. And this is the reason why nobody's rocking with it. Because the one thing that they all seem to forget, yeah, like Nerd Cookies had to come out and tell these cats, the Jedi are the good guys. The end. The Jedi are the good guys. The end. Very simple statement. They ain't got 5.3 billion views. Like, why is this some sort of a controversial statement? Yeah, she's making this statement in light of the nonsense that we getting through the Acolyte. And then everything just blew up. I mean, I thought this was absolutely hilarious how this thing just went completely viral and everybody starts chiming in and throwing in their 2 cents. It's like, the Jedi are the good guys. Y'all do realize that, right? They are the heroes of the franchise, the ones we're supposed to be rooting for. Good old Luke Skywalker right here. But for some reason, this chick has decided to just run the Jedi into the ground along with the rest of the franchise. And so here we are at 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. Congratulations, Leslye Headland. It's like we got the Mary Sue even talking about like how Kel Naka just bit it off screen. And it's like, oh yeah, he's gone, he's dead, that's that. It's like, yo, man, like, what are you doing to the Jedi here? Like, come on, man. You mean to tell me that this guy couldn't stand up and give us a good lightsaber battle? Now, apparently we're going to see some more of them, so maybe we'll get that battle or something. I mean, but they just left the dude dead in his chair. Again, like Tywin Lannister sitting on the toilet. Like, that's how they found him. I'm like, golly, man. These people don't get Star Wars. That's the biggest problem. They don't understand the franchise. They don't understand why people like Star Wars. And so basically, they're trying to subvert your expectations. They're trying to subvert the Jedi. And what they're really doing is just making some garbage nobody cares about. If they did this in their own series, people might find some interest in this. But this is an established series with established lore. And there's a way that we know the Jedi are. And yeah, can there be little slight deviations from that? Okay, you got a guy like Qui-Gon's a little bit on the outside or whatever, fine. But I mean, Soul is so far removed. And again, he's the only Jedi that we're really like kind of following, who we can really see in action. And I mean, this guy is just a trash Jedi. And you can really tell she wrote him in this direction for this reason. She made him trash. She made him lame with all of these character flaws that, again, belie everything we know about the Jedi. She made him in that way so that way she can make the Sith look like the good guys. Oh, these guys are the underdogs. You got to cheer for them, not the Jedi. You know, these are the guys that have taken it hard. So I'm expecting in the next few episodes, episode 6 probably, maybe even episode 7, we're going to get Kamir's, sob story. Oh, woe is me. Look what the Jedi did to me. We're going to get this giant sob story from Kamir. We're going to find out why he is the way that he is. And again, it's just going to continue to shit on the heroes of the galaxy, the heroes of the franchise. Again, makes zero sense to me. It only makes sense when you, again, sit back and think, okay, who's written this thing and why did they write it the way they wrote it? Oh, yeah, this is why. All right. Yeah, we got to have the bad guys actually playing like the underdogs. Again, this is what just watch the next couple of episodes. They're going to hone in on this. All right. She said this, and this was right before the series dropped. She said, this is what we want to focus on, that the bad guys are the underdogs. And again, no surprise as to who's saying it. Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant. Yeah, I'm the underdog in all of this. Root for me. Unbelievable. Anyway, folks, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Again, this is, to me, the biggest sin when it comes to Star Wars. What they've done to the heroes of the galaxy. It's actually going all the way back, the Last Jedi. It actually starts there, and it just continued forward, and it's just getting worse. You know, again, these folks don't understand what people actually like about Star Wars and why people are rocking with this franchise. And it seems like it's just going to continue to go down this direction. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.